YouTube channel Infinite Knowledge, and today we're gonna talk about one of the leading topic in 8051. So you can use this project as a mini project also, or as a major project also, if you are going to the hardware side. So what this actually happening in the circuitry? So this is a automatic door operating system that is used in the actually used in the warehouses in industry. So this is a door operating. This is a automatic door operating system. It is a subtle. You can say this is a subtle, and there is a one control panel. This is the control panel, and there is a two operating switches or limit switches to sense your position of your shuttle. One is connected at the lower side, and one is connected at the higher side. So by this operating panel, you can operate your panel to upper side or lower side. Or there is a one emergency push buttons are also there to control the any interrupts. So this is a motor. This is a motor that is connected at the upper side of this door operating system. So this concept, this basic concept, I have implemented in the 8051. So you can say there is a two switches, one for the upper movement, one for the downward movement, and any emergency you can use this switch. Okay. So there is a two switches are also there, one for the upper switch and one is a lower switch. So what is the purpose of this? Actually it is a not a switch, it's a position indicator. It's indicate the position of your shutter, is a downward side or a upward side, totally upward side. So by this there is a two relays to sensing to position of your shuttle. So for upper side there is a upper limit switch, and for the lower side it's a lower limit switch. So what is the function of this switch will understand when you operate the actual simulation. So I am starting the simulation. So for similar you can say a motor that is rotating. This is a DC motor. Actually I have used a DC motor, and simple concept, these are the relays and this battery. So when you press upper side, upper limit switch, the doors will be go to the upper side, from upper side like this way. So when I start the upper limit switch, so you can say that as I press this switch, your motor is rotating in the anti-clockwise direction, and it is rotate until and unless your upper switch will sense the uppermost position. So now when for a once if you press this switch, your motor is continue to rotate, and your shuttle is going to upper side. So after a particular moment, the door is totally go to the upper side, and the upper side limit switch sends the position of the door. So when this upper side limit switch sends the position of the door, your motor is off. So this is how actual system work. Now again, now your door is upper side. Now you want to close it. So for closing it, you have to just press this down switch for a once. As you press, your now it is rotating in the opposite direction. Motor is rotating in the opposite direction. Previous one it is rotating in the anti-clockwise direction. At now it is rotating in the clockwise direction. So now your motor is, or your door is now closing and go to the door. Your shutter is going to the downward side. Downward side. So it is go to the downward side until it is a totally closed. If it is a totally closed, there is a one limit switch, the lower limit switch sends and give to the signal to the control panel to switch off the motor. So this is the lower switch, and when this switch press, you can say that your system is off. So this is how actual system work. Now if you press the upper movement, and you want to immediately stop the system, you just press the emergency push button. As you press the emergency push button, your motor is stop and your system is stable at that position. Okay. So now you have to restart the system once again. So once again I am showing you how the system work. Whenever you press the upper side limit switch, it is going, motor is rotating in the anti-clockwise direction, and it is rotate until and unless this uppermost switch sends the door position or topmost door position. Once this switch sends the topmost position, the it gives signal to the microcontroller, and microcontroller gives signal to this relay to stop the motor. Once again, now press the downward switch. As you press the downward switch, your motor is rotating in the clockwise direction, opposite from the previous one. And after a particular position, when your lower limit switch that is connected at the lower side sense the door position, it's give to the command to this switch give to the command to the microcontroller, and microcontroller give to command to this relay to stop the system. And for any emergency, any interrupted, any interruption, any emergency, you can press this switch to immediately stop the system. So this is how a simple but unique door operating system work. You want to this proteus file I will share. You want a program of the kale that I also share. And if you want any help from my side in your project, just contact me on email ID that is given in the description box. And thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel Infinite Knowledge.